What is going on, guys? It is your boy James coming back at you with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison video on the Streamlight Macrostream and the Olight S2R Baton 2. Both of these flashlights are pretty good for around $50. One is 500 lumens max, one is 1150 lumens max, but they have different modes and a lot of different features which I'll go into now, and then I'll go into the pros and cons, and then we'll test them at night when it gets dark out and see how these flashlights perform at different distances. Right after this. Alright, so I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the features. The max output on the Olight is 1150 lumens with a distance of 443 feet. The Streamlight is 500 lumens at 295 feet. They both have dual direction pocket clips, so you can clip it onto a hat, clip it onto your pants, no problem, clip it onto like a bag, anything like that. The Streamlight is only water resistant, but the Olight is waterproof up to 2 meters. The Olight is 98.5 grams and the Streamlight is 62.4 grams. So the Streamlight is quite a bit lighter than the S2R Baton2. This is where the flashlights vary the most. The S2R Baton2 has 6 modes, although I only know how to access 5 of them. And the Streamlight has 2 modes. So it's a lot simpler and easier to use. So for the S2R Baton2, you press the button, it turns it on, and then you press and hold the button to cycle through the different modes. So first you turn on the light, and you can see it's in the 15 lumen mode. You press and hold the button, it'll cycle to the 120 lumen mode. Press and hold, it'll cycle to the 400 lumen mode. Then you double click, and it will go to the 1150 lumen mode. And then I'm just going to show you cycling through. The Streamlight has 2 modes, so 500 lumens, and then you kind of half press it, and then you get that 50 lumen mode. This is 500 lumens, and you half press it, and you get 50 lumens. So those of you wondering about why you'd want a lower lumen mode, that's because, like, say you're in a very dark environment. Like, let's say you're going home, or your wife is asleep, or someone else is asleep, and you're going in the room and you can't see anything. You don't want to turn on the lights, so you just have like a very dim 15 lumen or 15 or 50 lumen light, just so you can kind of go in and not be intrusive. Also, if you're shining the light very close up on your target, you don't want it to be too bright to just ruin the image. You can't see anything. Both of the lights are rechargeable, which I love about these lights. This one you just slide up the top, and then you can plug in a micro USB, which is really cool. This one takes 4 hours to charge. This one has a really cool charging system. It has a USB which has a magnet on the other end, and you just clip it to there and it will start charging. This one does take a little bit longer to charge. And the magnet is also a feature. You could magnet it, you could like stick a knife in a tree and magnet it to the knife, or I don't know, stick it to a file cabinet or something metal. You could just magnet it to and have the light shining on it. Another great feature about the Olight is it has a indicator of the battery level. So as you can see here on the light is green. That means it's over 70% battery. And if it goes to yellow, that means it's 15 to 70%. If it's red, that means it's below 15%. Alright, now I'm going to jump into the pros and cons. Starting with the Streamlight. This is a very lightweight light. It's thin and it's very easy to carry because of that. So this would probably be the better EDC option. This one is also really easy to use, and it has a nice large rare firing button, so you can just use it very easily. It's very quick to use, it's quick to cycle through the modes. You can cycle it at will. And this one, the pros, which I guess is also a con, is that it has multiple modes. So you can get the right light for the right situation you're in. And it also has a charge indicator, which is really nice to have. That way you know when you need to charge your battery. So that brings me to the cons. The cons of this, you never know what the battery level is at until it's dead, or unless it's full. And then the cons of this is that it's heavy and bulky, so it's a lot harder to carry. So this one would be better suited for like a backpack maybe. This one would be better suited for like EDC. Both of these would be a good option to like leave in your car or your side table. But yeah, this is definitely a more EDC option. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna wait till it gets dark out, and I'm gonna do a flashlight comparison. I'm probably gonna compare it at the highest and lowest lumens to see the difference between that. So I'll get back to you guys tonight. So this is the Streamlight 50 lumens, and this is the Olight 15 lumens. There's a side-by-side comparison. These lights have a lot of flood at this range, so it's kind of hard to distinguish which light is which. Here you can kind of see the hot zone much closer up. Alright, so now I'm going to test them at their closest lumens, which would be 400 for the Olight and then 500 for the Streamlight. And now this is the Streamlight. This is 500 lumens. This is actually 100 lumens more, and I'm actually not really seeing much of a difference. It seems like the hot zone is wider. Let's compare side by side, or one and the other. So this is the Olight, this is the Streamlight. So yeah, the Streamlight definitely has a wider hot zone, and just about as much as of floodlight as well. So both of these lights would work pretty well outdoors. And now the beauty of the Olight, let's see the 1150 lumens and compare that to the Streamlight. So just make sure it's in 1150, double click. Yeah, all right, so you can see a huge hot zone there. It's for me, it's illuminating almost the entire tree. Massive hot zone, and the floodlight is massive as well. It's lighting up everything out here. I can see perfectly. And now to compare it to the Streamlight. So the Olight, the Streamlight. And as I compare it side like this, the Olight actually looks like it has a smaller hot zone, but is a lot brighter. Yeah, the Streamlight definitely has a wider hot zone, which is awesome. But for my final thoughts, I would say the Olight S2R Baton2 is a more well-rounded light, has more features, a light that you can see the battery level on it, a light that has the 1150 lumen modes if you really want to lighten up a wide area. Even though when we tested it out, the Streamlight had a wider hot zone, this one had like a wider area of light. So if you're outside, this would be the better light. But if you're looking for a light that's, oh, and they're also the same price, pretty much around 50 bucks. This one also has a cooler charging method. I'd much rather use a magnet that can't break or anything than having to slide this up and use a micro USB. One thing I didn't mention earlier is this also tells you the charging level when you're plugging it in, with a LED around the port, which is nice. This one is also waterproof up to 2 meters. This one's only water resistant. But if you wanted a light just for EDC, you're looking at both these lights, you want something you can carry on you every day, this would probably be the better light because it's lighter weight and it's a lot thinner than this one. This one's kind of bulky. Like if you had it in your back pocket in like a jeans and you're sitting down, you'd probably notice you had this one. This one, if you angle it to the side, you might not notice as much. So this would be my recommendation if you're just planning to carry the light. But me, if I were to pick one of the lights, I would definitely pick the Olight. Alright, so with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop a fat thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. I do a lot of gear reviews, I do a lot of gun videos, hunting videos, as well as some car videos like modifying cars and reactions and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that stuff, definitely drop a like and subscribe for more. And with that, thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one.